Good morning students. Let's continue chapter 7. Today's topic is exercise 7.9. Students, let's start some fundamental theorem of integral calculus. Okay, so we state below an important theorem which enable us to evaluate definite integrals. Okay, the theorem is let f be a continuous function defined on closed interval a to b and f, it is capital F, be an antiderivative of f, then integration a to b fx dx is equal to fx and a to b. Okay, now capital Fx, it is the integral of fx. Okay, and it is equal to fb minus fa. fb means write b in place of x in fx. Okay, then put minus sign and write a in place of x in fx. Okay, now solve some question based on this theorem. Okay, and start exercise 7.9. First question is evaluate the definite integrals in the exercise question number 1 to 20. So question first, it is integration minus 1 to 1 x plus 1 dx. Okay, so for this question student, first here write x dx and integration of dx. Okay, write in separate terms. Then integration of x is x square by 2 and integration of dx, it is x. And now for the next step you have to write the values. Okay, it means upper limit and lower limit. Okay, so here upper limit is 1, so write 1 in place of x, so it is 1 square by 2 plus 1 and then put a minus sign, and now write minus 1 in place of x, so it is minus 1 square by 2 and minus 1. Okay, in place of x also write minus 1 and then calculate, you will get 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2, so answer is 2. Okay, now move for the next question. I am taking here question number 5th. Okay, it is integration 0 to pi by 2 cos 2x dx. Okay, so first integration of cos 2x dx, it is sin 2x by 2. Okay, and now we have to write the limits. So by second fundamental theorem we have here sin 2x by 2 and limit up to 0 to pi by 2. So first write pi by 2 in place of x. Okay, so it is sin 2 into pi by 2 by 2, then put minus sign. Okay, and now write 0 in place of x, so you will get here it is sin 2 into 0. Okay, by 2, and now solve it. So you will get 1 by 2 sin pi minus 1 by 2 sin 0. So value of the sin pi, it is 0. Okay, and sin 0 is also 0, so answer is 0. Okay students, now move for the next question. It is question number 11. Okay, the question is limit here 2 to 3 dx by x square minus 1. So first of all take integration, okay, of x square minus 1. So here put the integration sign. So it is integration dx by, we can write in the standard form, x square minus 1 square, and in the next step apply the formula. Which formula students? You know that integration of dx by x square minus a square. The formula is 1 by 2a log mod of x minus a by x plus a. Here a is 1. Okay, so it is 1 by 2 into 1 log mod of x minus 1 by x plus 1. So you will get it is 1 by 2 log mod of x minus 1 and x plus 1. Okay, and now apply the second fundamental theorem. It means substitute the limit. Okay, So first write 3 in place of x and then write 2 in place of x and write the minus sign between these two terms. Okay, and now calculate, you will get the answer. So now it is 1 by 2 log 1 by 2 minus log 1 by 3. And now student, apply the rule of the log m minus log n. So it is log m by n. Okay, in the previous video also I explained this rule. Okay, so you will get 1 by 2 log 3 by 2. It is the final answer of this question. Okay, now move for the next question, and here I am taking question number 13. It is limit 2 to 3 and here x by x square plus 1 dx. Okay, so first of all take integration of x by x square plus 1. So here put x square plus 1 as t. So you will get 2x dx is equal to dt by differentiating this term. Okay, so x dx is equal to 1 by 2 dt. Okay, and in the next step you will get it is 1 by 2 dt by t. Okay, substitute this value in place of x dx, substitute dt by 2. Okay, and in the denominator x square plus 1 it is t. So you will get 1 by 2 log t. Okay, and now substitute the value of t, it is x square plus 1. And next step, substitute the value, it means limit. Okay, limit is 2 to 3. First write 3 in place of x. So you will get 1 by 2 log 3 square plus 1 and then write negative sign and write 1 by 2 log 2 square plus 1. Okay, means write 2 in place of x and solve it. You will get 1 by 2 log 10 minus 1 by 2 log 5. Okay, 1 by 2 take common and divide log 10 okay by 5. So you will get 1 by 2 log 2. It is the final answer. Let's solve question number 17. Okay, the question is integration from 0 to pi by 4. Okay, it is 2 sec square x plus x cube plus 2 into dx, means integration of this. So first of all here 2 sec square x plus x cube plus 2 dx. Okay, separate these terms. So you will get 2 outside as a constant and integration of sec square x dx plus integration of x cube plus integration of dx. Okay, 2 take outside as a constant. So integration of sec square x, it is 10x. Okay, and integration of x cube, it is x raised 4 by 4 and integration of dx, it is x only. So you will get here 2 10x plus x raised 4 by 4 plus 2x. Okay, and we have to substitute the limit. So here limit is from 0 to pi by 4. So first write pi by 4 in place of x. You will get 210 pi by 4 plus here pi by 4 raised 4 by 4 plus 2 into pi by 4. Then put negative sign and here it is 210 0 plus 0 raised 4 by 4 plus 2 into 0. Okay, and now solve it. So it is 2 only since 10 pi by 4 is 1. Okay, and from here you will get pi raised 4 and here in the denominator it is 1024. Okay students, since it is 4 raised 4 and 1 4 is also here. So calculate this and from here you will get pi by 2 and this term is 0. So finally you will get here 2 plus pi raised 4 by 1024 plus pi by 2. Okay, now move for the next question. Question number 20. Okay, it is integration from 0 to 1 x e raised x plus sine pi x by 4. Okay, dx. So first of all find the integration. Okay, separate the terms. So integration of x e raised x dx plus integration of sine pi x by 4 dx. Okay, so x e raised x dx take as I1, and here integration of sine pi x by 4, it is minus 4 by pi cos pi x by 4. Okay, and now integrate the I1. So for this we have to apply the method by parts. Okay, and here x take as u, okay, and e raised to x as v. So apply the formula. It is x as it is, integration of e raised to x dx, then take minus sign, integration, and here d by dx of x into integration of e raised to x dx, and then whole integration. You will get x e raised to x. Okay, and here it is, take here minus sign. Okay, and now integration, derivative of x is 1 and integration of e raised to x is e raised to x as it is. So you will get x e raised to x, then minus e raised to x. Okay, and now e raised to x take common, so in bracket you will get x minus 1, and now substitute the limits. So here when you will put the limit, okay, you will get it is e raised to x, x minus 1, okay, and limit is 0 to 1. So take 1 in place of x. You will get e raised 1, here 1 minus 1, then minus 4 by pi cos pi by 4. They take negative sign, and now put 0 in place of x. You will get e raised 0, here 0 minus 1 minus 4 by pi cos pi by 4 into 0, and now solve it. Student, you will get from this term it's 0. Okay, and here minus 4 by pi and cos pi by 4, it is 1 by root 2. Then you see that here e raised 0, it means it's 1. Okay, and 1 and it is minus 1, so minus minus it becomes plus 1, and from this term you get minus 4 by pi cos 0 is 1, but there is minus sign outside the bracket. Okay, so you will get here minus 4 by pi into 1 by root 2 plus 1 plus 4 by pi. Okay, so finally the answer is minus 2 root 2 by pi plus 1 plus 4 by pi. Okay, now this exercise ends here.